All right, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We are going to a push session today. So I just switched over my split to the upper lower, but I've also added a fifth day just to focus on shoulders and arms because that's our lagging body part that I really want to bring up this year. But today we're going to be doing a push focus upper body day. So we're going to be focusing on chest, shoulders, and triceps, and then back and biceps to be secondary. And then on my next upper body day, we're going to be focusing more on a pull style. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We are starting off with the machine pec deck fly. We're going to be doing 2 working sets, 5 to 10 reps. I did about 3 warm-up sets already, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it. All right, so we're going to be doing 2 sets. We're going to be working in that 5 to 10 rep range. The last set, we're going to take it to absolute failure. So let's get into it. All right, so moving on to exercise number 2, we're going to go into a incline chest press. Now, I haven't really used this one much, but I want a higher incline so that way I can also get a little bit of shoulder work in as well. So yes, this is intentional. But like I said, I haven't really used this machine, so don't really know what type of weight I can do on this, but we're just going to see. I've done 3 warm-up sets, so we're about to jump to our first working set. Same as the last one. We're going to be doing 2 working sets, and we are going 5 to 8 reps on this one. This right here is going to be like my top set, and then I'm going to do it back down if I have to. All right. Wasn't too bad. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Honestly, I thought I was going to be struggling to get 5. So I can work with that. Instead of a back down set, I'm going to actually just leave it here. And we'll try to shoot for another 6 to 7 reps on the last set. All right, so y'all, I actually lied. We have 3 working sets on this one. So we bumped the weight up. I just do 10s on each side. And we're going to see what we can be at on this one. If I get like 5 to 6, I'm totally fine with that. And then for the last set, I'll do a back down set. All right, let's go. Woo. I guess I'm a little stronger than I think I am today. I was debating on just throwing the 45 on, and I should have, but that's fine. Same thing. We're just going to keep the weight here for the next set and see where we land at within those reps. All right, so I think I'm kind of letting my ego get the best of me today. We end up just going up some more weight. So we're going to try 4 plates out and see what we can get because now I am a little intrigued to see. But something I've been trying to incorporate a lot more is staying hydrated throughout the workout. So I've been having intra-workout EAAs just to, give me a little extra push. And like I said, make sure I stay hydrated because I didn't tell y'all. But we actually started to cut last week. So we were about 237 pounds. Now we're sitting at 230. So that's going good. I'm on an aggressive mini cut right now. So I'm going to be doing that for about 6 weeks and just kind of see where I'm at. The goal is to be about 215. So long as we can hit that within those 6 weeks, and I like where I'm at body composition wise, we'll just end it off there. But if I feel like I need a little bit more, then I probably extend it out to about 8 weeks. So we'll see. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into the set and let's see what happens. That was the weight right there. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump into back, and then we'll go back to shoulders. But I want to make sure that back gets hit while I still have some energy, because that's also a body part that I want to bring up as well. So even on this day, it still gets pushed a little earlier in the session, especially over shoulders, because like I said, we have a whole entire day dedicated to shoulders and arms, so I'm not too worried about that. But we're gonna start off with the T-bar row. We're gonna be doing 3 sets, and we're working 5 to 8 reps on this. Now, one thing I can say, being in this cut, I have definitely lost strength. I did all my warm-up sets right now, and the warm-up sets feel like they were actual working sets. So I don't really know where we're going to be at with this right now. I've worked up to 5 plates in 35, so we're going to see if we can get there, but I doubt we will. So I'm going to start off with 5 and just see how it feels. But we're doing 3 sets, and we're working 5 to 8 reps on this. All right, so we only got 6, and that 6 was a struggle. So honestly, we're just gonna stay there, and then I do a drop down on the very last set. But I think once I rest, I should be able to hit 5 for this next set. So we're just gonna stay here, and then like I said, that last set we probably drop down to like 4 1/4, so that way we can at least get 5 to 6 reps. All right, my boy. You see that struggle? Struggling. All right, so moving on to the second back exercise, we're gonna go with the wide grip lat pull down. Now, you're gonna see me lean back just slightly because I wanna get a little bit of the mid back involved, but I understand it's not gonna take over. This is still going to be a lat pull down, but so when you see me leaning back a little further, that's why. This is all intentional, all right? But we're gonna be doing 2 sets, and we're working 5 to 8 reps on this. I'm gonna try to get a little heavy and just see how much we can actually push. All right, going back into shoulders, we're gonna go into some cable lateral raises. Typically I use the machine, but it's down today, so we're gonna go with this. This is number 2 on my list of lateral raises. So still works great, gets you a lot of resistance throughout the whole range of motion. We're gonna be doing 3 sets, and we're gonna work 8 to 10 reps. Moving on to the arms, we're going to do some triceps. And we're going to go some tricep cross body cable extensions. We're going to do 2 sets, and we're going to work 8 to 12 reps on this. So moving on to biceps, we're going to go with the preacher curl machine. We're going to be doing 3 sets, working 5 to 10 reps on this. The last 2 sets, I'm going to be taking basically to complete failure. I really love this prime machine because it allows you to set the resistance where you wanted that. So right now we have the resistance set at the bottom and then also at the top. So it's going to be the hardest at the bottom and then it doesn't drop off at the top, which is going to be good. So we're getting the length of position and also the contraction as well. I think that's a good weight for these last two sets. Honestly, this is the only bicep exercise that I really use. I throw in, hammer curls here and there, but for the most part, I'm just using the machine preacher curl. And then when I do hammer curls, I actually do it on here and just keep the hammer curl position. I just feel like I connect the most to this machine, and it has helped me grow my biceps the most. So this is really all I stick to. I mean, yeah, a curl is a curl at the end of the day. It don't really matter what curl you're doing. A curl is a curl. So find one that you like and that you can progress with. And that's really all you need. All right, and to finish things up, we're gonna go with the machine tricep dips. We're gonna be doing 2 sets, and honestly, we're just going to failure on these. Try to get between 5 and 10, but I'm just pushing a failure for both sets. I got the whole stack right now. You normally have to add weight, so we'll see how we feeling since we already kind of touched triceps, but we'll just see. Hey. All right. I think we can stay there for today. Honestly, with those, I try to focus on making it feel like if I'm doing an extension rather than a press. I just feel my triceps a whole lot more when I do it that way.